One of the important concept of object-oriented programming is interface. Interface, or you can say abstract class, almost similar things with little difference, but we'll talk about interface. In interface, you can just define the method, but we are not going to implement the method in interface. Implementation will be done in other classes where we will use this interface. So it's like, we have a class students, okay, and we can declare this class as an interface, and we will say, okay, this class has A, B, C methods, 3 methods. So whoever class will use this interface, they must implement A, B, C method. Okay, so we'll see that how we can create the interfaces. So first of all, you have to say from ABC, this is abstract base class. So from abstract base class, we will import ABC. Okay, so this is capital. And then we'll say, okay, we want abstract methods. So this is the starting point that you have to start with. Then you can say class and then name of the class. So I can say I student. I stand for interface. So you can name whatever you like. In this class, we are saying student interface. Okay, I will pass on this ABC class and then it will be colon. And then I have to say add abstract method. If I do not say add abstract, if I do not write this command, means then it is not an abstract class. It is other. It is a concrete class, not an abstract class. So we'll define a get name method. Okay, get name method, and then we'll say self and pass. Pass means just ignore. We are not going to write anything else. And then we have another method. Again, abstract method, define get grade. So we are going to have this method else pass. And we have a third method. We'll do the same thing. And that is like is passing true or false maybe. So is passing like that. So this is how you can create the abstract class. So let's run it. Okay, we have some issue here. Let me clear that part. I think I just make a spelling mistake. TRACT, abstract method, and I have to correct all places because I made the copy paste. And now I can try this class. So it looks okay now. So we didn't have any error message. So now we will implement this abstract class in another class. So imagine I have a class student, okay, and in this student, I will say I want to implement interface, which is iStudent, okay. So now before I was having a method in the student class of my own choice, but now I must implement get name, get grade, is passing in this class. This is now it became a must. So anyway, I'll create I'll define the initialization constructor. Okay, and this is like self, and then I'll say okay, I have a name and a grade. So no problem, I can just say name and grade. Okay. I can initialize the name. Name is equal to n, and age is equal to a. Okay, I understand you think that I missed this part. I forgot this part. Now I remember I have to have a self before that, because if the self is written here, then you must be having self with this method. Now we have another method that is define get name. Okay, get name. That's it, self. And in this one, I will return return the name. Oh, I have to say self name, huh? Return the self name. Similarly, I have a method get grade. So I'll say get grade. So it will send me a grade. And similarly, I have a third method I have to implement. So this is the implementation. I'm writing a code inside the method in my student class. So student class is implementing the iStudent interface. So this is my concrete class, and this is my abstract class or interface. So grade is like, okay, if I say self grade is greater than or equal to 50. Basically, I'm doing a shortcut. Otherwise, I can write if statement. If this grade is greater than this, return this part. So I just say it will return true or false. Huh? So pass is true or false. So now that's the end of it. Now I can create the object of this class. So I can say, and then I can pass on two variable. I can say, okay, this is Amin, and then this is grade is like 50. So that's it. So I'll just print it. I'll print it. I can say s1 dot get name and get name. So I'll not pass anything because there is no parameter to be passing. Let's try this one and see if I can get the name. Okay, self.name has some issue. What is that issue? Get name is the one. Self.name. RETURN. RETURN. So I'm having some spelling mistakes. So, okay, what is that? Cannot instantiate class student without an implementation of method is passing. Okay, so is passing is not, you see that I missed one method to implement, and imagine what happens here. Okay, it didn't let me use the class. So, okay, so the grade is, I can say self.grade, return the grade. And now I'll say define is passing. So I have to do the implementation, guys. Otherwise, and then I say return self.grade is greater than equal to 50. So it will return me true or false, huh? Because it will check here and then it will give me. So let's get the name. Okay, so age has a problem. Age. And I think that we should be having, oh, we don't have the age, we have a grade. So I can just say grade. And I can say G here and I can say G here. Okay. So I got Amin now. So let's see if I can get the, now I implemented all methods. So get grade. Okay. I think I'm defining this grade 2 times. I should not be having 2 times, just to avoid that. And now I got 51 as well, okay? And now if I say I want to print is S1 dot is printing, oh, is passing actually, is passing. And see what will happen now. Yeah, true, 50 is passing. And if I say I have like 49, so false, we are not passing the grade. So if you see that, we have to implement the method that is available in the student interface class. So if you are using the abstract class or abstract interface, then we must implement in the class that we are using. So that's it. Here we have a small terminology interface, means a class with abstract methods. Okay, abstract method that must be implemented. Okay, and ABC stand for abstract base class from ABC module. So that's it for this lecture. Thank you very much. Hope to see you in the next